about real estate investing. And when I go, out in public, it warms my heart to see that real estate investing has become a national conversation. It's become a common conversation, which, it follows the same path as the stock market. 20 years ago, not very many regular people, not very many middle-class people really did a lot in the stock market. And today, just about everyone holds something in a portfolio that has to do with stocks, mutual funds, or bonds. Well, real estate investing has traveled the same path. It has become part of our common cultural conversation, and that's good for all of us. That indicates how smart an investment real estate is now and will continue to be in the future. So we know, based on you being enrolled in this program, we know lots of ways to make money in real estate investing. So, why aren't you getting started? Why aren't you doing more of what you already know how to do? Probably one simple reason. You're just missing the money. The only thing, as I said, that limits people is not education, it's not determination, it simply is the capital to go ahead and execute on the deals that they find and the training that they take. So where are you going to get the money? Well, I recommend you use these unsecured new business lines of credit. This is the place that I can show you very easily how to get cash to invest in literally anything. Any of the investing strategies that we just mentioned, you can easily access money to do them. And what you have to understand, there are some people that they think to themselves, wow, why haven't I ever heard of this before? If this is such a great strategy, what's the deal? Well, what you have to know is this is not a brand new method. This is something that has been around for 50 years. This is the same method that traditional businesses have always used to expand, but most people don't know about them. And, the question always is, where is this money? How do we get access to this money? Well, it's very simple. There's a growing pool of equity in this country that comes from foreign investors. So people from other countries want a better, safer return than they can get in their home country, so they put their capital here in the U.S. because we have the best track record of business startups. So it truly is a situation where there's more and more money every year, and it is actually getting easier to get, not harder. No matter what you hear in the media about the real estate mortgage crisis, there is no difficulty in business lines of credit because, as I said, this pool of equity is earmarked. It's specifically set aside for these business lines of credit, and that's why this recipe always works. And that's what I tell people that I feel like I've created. I've created a recipe. People say, Tom, can anybody really get a business line of credit? And I say, well, can anybody bake a cake? And, the answer is yes. If they go get a Betty Crocker cake box, it has most of the ingredients inside. It has directions on the outside. If you are able to follow directions, then anybody can bake a cake, no matter what their experience is like. Well, I like to think that I've created the same kind of recipe to show people how to very easily, bake up business lines of credit. So this is a simple 4-step recipe. When you follow each of the steps, it works every single time. And these unsecured business lines of credit, what I have recognized in sort of perfecting this recipe is that these business lines of credit are the most profitable loophole available to any of us in the credit reporting system. And all I mean by that is that it's very simple. Business activity does not get reported